Okay, you guys, this video that I uploaded for y'all today is about animals that really exist in the water that we have not seen before. I think we only discovered like 5% of what's in the water. So check out the video. Let's go.
Think we've uncovered all of Earth's hidden giants? Not even close. From the crushing darkness of the deep sea to the heart of unexplored rainforests, colossal creatures once written off as mere legend are now surfacing on video. Some defy everything biology tells us should be possible. These aren't CGI or fantasy. They're breathing, moving, and thriving in places we've barely touched. That leaves one unsettling question. What other titans are lurking out there, completely invisible to us? Number 42. Lolong. In September 2011, villagers in the Philippines, working alongside wildlife experts, captured a saltwater crocodile that defied belief. Measuring about 20 feet in length and weighing over 2,300 pounds, Lolong became the largest crocodile ever recorded in captivity. His jaws possessed enough crushing force to shatter bone, and his body resembled a living tank. Tourists flocked to see him, and scientists came to measure him.
Traveling with your gun is a roll of the dice, because the truth is, one small mistake, whether you know it or not, can lead to...
But on February 10, 2013, at an estimated age of 50, Lolong died from a barely 18 months. Number 41. Bathynomus vaderi. In January 2025, scientists formally described a new species of supergiant isopod discovered off the coast of Vietnam. Its helmet-like head looks so much like the iconic that they named it Bathynomus vaderi. The largest specimen measured 32.5 centimeters in length and weighed over 1 kilogram, placing it among the world's largest known isopods. Local fishermen once sold these creatures as cheap bycatch. Today they have become an expensive delicacy. Number 40. Whale shark. The whale shark possesses 362 teeth, yet it feeds exclusively on plankton and tiny fish. In October 2025, researchers spotted a female measuring an astonishing 60 feet in length in the Pacific Ocean, establishing a new record as the largest fish ever documented. Most whale sharks range from 18 to 32 feet. This individual dwarfed them all. She weighs approximately 19 tons, but despite her immense size, she is completely harmless. But her kind faces a perilous future. The whale shark is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List, with global populations declining by over 50% in the last 75 years. Number 39. Taningia selassie. In March 2024, researchers retrieved a single specimen from the southeastern Arabian Sea at a depth of 390 meters. It turned out to represent a new species of deep-sea squid, formally described in 2025. Named Taningia selassie, the Indian octopus squid, it belongs to a genus so rare that this is only the second confirmed species globally. Unlike most squids, it lacks long feeding tentacles, giving it an almost octopus-like appearance. DNA analysis revealed over 11% divergence from its Atlantic relative. Number 38. Titanoboa. Inside Colombia's Cerrejón coal mine, one of the world's largest open-pit mines, researchers unearthed fossilized bones that would reshape natural history. In 2009, they announced Titanoboa cerrejonensis, a snake that lived 60 million years ago, measured 42 feet from nose to tail, and weighed 2,500 pounds. Its vertebrae were so massive that scientists initially mistook them for crocodile bones. This apex predator thrived in a tropical rainforest that emerged immediately after the dinosaurs vanished and must have crushed crocodiles and giant turtles with terrifying ease in its lifetime. Number 37. Eunectes acaema. In 2024, while filming a National Geographic series with Will Smith in Ecuador's Amazon, researchers encountered a female anaconda measuring 20 feet. But this was no ordinary green anaconda. DNA analysis confirmed it belonged to a previously unrecognized species, Eunectes acaema, the northern green anaconda. The Waorani people of the Amazon had long described creatures of even greater size, exceeding 24 feet in length and weighing up to 500 kilograms. Now, science has validated indigenous knowledge. Number 36. Colossal squid. On February 22, 2007, fishermen in Antarctica's Ross Sea took 2 hours trying to haul a squid. This wasn't just any squid. It was the heaviest squid ever captured, a colossal squid measuring 33 feet in length and weighing 1,091 pounds. Unlike the giant squid, this species possesses rotating hooks on its tentacles and eyes the size of soccer balls, adaptations for battling sperm whales in total darkness. In 2025, researchers captured the first ever video of a living colossal squid in its natural habitat. While this species has not been formally assessed by the IUCN, its habitat faces existential threats. The Southern Ocean is warming faster than almost any other marine environment, and Antarctic krill populations are declining. These changes ripple up the food chain, potentially affecting the colossal squid's primary food sources. Number 35. Japanese spider crab. Off the coast of Japan, fishermen regularly encounter creatures that appear to have emerged from science fiction. Check out the Japanese spider crab that possesses the greatest leg span of any arthropod on Earth, reaching up to 12 feet from claw to claw. Its body measures only 16 inches across, yet its legs continue to grow throughout its life. These giants inhabit depths of 600 to 1,000 feet, crawling slowly across the ocean floor, scavenging and hunting. When brought to the surface, their long, spindly limbs twist and move with an almost alien quality. Japanese spider crabs have survived for millions of years, unchanged. But their ancient lineage now faces modern threats. Populations have declined significantly due to overfishing, particularly targeting large individuals. The crabs are slow-growing and late to mature, making them especially vulnerable to depletion. Conservation measures have been introduced, including seasonal fishing bans and size limits, but recovery remains uncertain.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44,
Number 34. Gyasia genyae. In the harsh deserts of Namibia's Hwa Basin, researchers made a discovery that challenged existing theories about early land animals. They unearthed the nearly complete skeleton of a giant predator that lived 280 million years ago, measuring approximately 9.5 feet in length. Named Gyasia genyae, this creature resembled an oversized salamander with a massive head, powerful bite, and huge fangs designed to suck prey into its mouth. It must be dominated by the cold swamps of the ancient supercontinent Gondwana. Number 33. Giant oarfish. How big is the largest oarfish ever seen? In August 2025, Sri Lankan fishers accidentally caught an 8.5-foot oarfish in a surface gill net off the country's western coast. It marked the first confirmed sighting of the species in Sri Lankan waters, and only the second specimen ever recorded in the entire Indian Ocean. Oarfish have long inspired maritime legend. Their serpentine bodies can reach over 36 feet in length, and we almost never see them alive. Number 32. Begarious species. For generations, fishers along the Salween and Irrawaddy rivers told stories of catfish so large they could drag a boat downstream, their massive mouths capable of swallowing prey whole. In June 2025, science finally caught up with these local legends. Researchers formally described 2 new species of giant catfish, Begarius protos and Begarius dolichonema. These predators belong to a genus famous for producing some of the largest freshwater fish on Earth, some exceeding 2 meters in length. They spend their lives in fast-flowing rivers, their flattened bodies hugging the riverbed as they hunt. Their enormous mouths, filled with rows of sharp teeth, make them apex predators in their murky world. Until this taxonomic review, scientists believed only 1 species inhabited the region. They were mistaken. Number 31. Manta ray. Before 2025, researchers believed only 2 species existed globally. Turns out there was a 3rd species of manta ray, named Maubila uraei, found exclusively in the western Atlantic. The oceanic manta can reach 29 feet from wingtip to wingtip, while the reef manta grows slightly smaller. Divers in the Maldives and Indonesia regularly report feeling dwarfed as these giants soar past, their wing-like fins creating the illusion of underwater flight. Despite their massive size, they filter feed on plankton and small fish. But a darker reality emerged in 2025 when New Zealand reclassified its manta ray population as threatened, nationally vulnerable. The gentle giants now face boat strikes, entanglement, and pollution. Number 30. King Cobra. In 2024, scientists shattered the king cobra's taxonomic unity, reclassifying it into 4 distinct species. The original Ophiophagus hanna now shares its throne with Ophiophagus kyalinga, Ophiophagus salvatana, and one species still awaiting a formal name. The king cobra remains the world's longest venomous snake, reaching up to 18 feet in length. It can lift a third of its body off the ground, stare a human in the eye, and deliver a bite capable of killing an elephant in hours, although it prefers to avoid confrontation. Sadly, the new species Ophiophagus salvatana faces such severe habitat loss that researchers consider it critically endangered. Number 29. Hemicillium dudgeoni. When one hears the word shark, one pictures a sleek predator slicing through the water at high speed, not one crawling across the seafloor like a lizard. But that's exactly what Hemicillium dudgeoni does. In 2026, researchers identified the 10th species of walking shark from the waters of Papua New Guinea. It uses its pectoral and pelvic fins to walk across the seafloor, crawling through coral crevices in search of prey. It grows to about 2 feet in length, small compared to other sharks, yet massive for its genus. Walking sharks represent an evolutionary branch that diverged from other sharks nearly 9 million years ago. The 10th species, discovered less than 1 year ago, was named in honor of Christine Dudgeon, a researcher dedicated to walking shark conservation. Number 28. Bolg amandal. Researchers working in Utah's fossil-rich rock formations identified a new species of armored lizard in 2025 and named it Bolg amandal, after the Goblin Prince from The Hobbit. This raccoon-sized creature lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 75 million years ago. Its heavily armored body and powerful jaws suggest it was a formidable predator, despite its modest size. The discovery expands our understanding of monster saurian lizards, a group that survived the mass extinction event that eliminated the non-avian dinosaurs. It is the oldest known monstersaur in North America. Number 27. Giant squid. For centuries, humanity knew the giant squid only from washed-up remains and sperm whale stomachs. Then, in July 2012, off Japan's Chichi Island, researchers descended to a depth of 900 meters and captured the first video footage of a live giant squid in its natural habitat, thanks to the technology age. The creature's long tentacles stretched outward while its massive eyes scanned the black water. It measured approximately 10 feet in length. The giant squid remains a deep-sea mystery, but every new sighting compresses centuries of myth into minutes of footage. Number 26. Giant freshwater. Stingray. In Southeast Asia rivers, giant freshwater stingrays swim like shadows across the riverbed. Their flat bodies can span over 16 feet from tip to tail and weigh more than 600 pounds, making them the heaviest freshwater fish on the planet. Despite their massive size, they navigate gracefully. Their long, whip-like tails serve as powerful defenses, capable of delivering a venomous strike. Just 36 years ago, scientists described this species for the first time scientifically. Now, the Mekong River population has declined dramatically due to dam construction and overfishing, and now faces extinction. Number 25. Phylorhiza urana. Imagine swimming through a cloud of gelatinous giants with their tentacles trailing behind them like living ribbons.
Have you ever seen a product that transforms any ordinary space into a dreamy underwater world in just 1 second? Meet the Kamau Immersive Ocean Projector, the mood light that's taking the market by storm.
That might sound like science fiction, but it's becoming more common. In 2025, researchers in Ningbo, China, described a new species of giant jellyfish, naming it Phylorhiza urana. Its bell reaches nearly 2 feet in diameter, making it one of the larger jellyfish species discovered in recent decades. Distinctive spot patterns on its bell set it apart from all known species in its genus. The jellyfish preys on plankton and small fish, using its tentacles to capture and paralyze prey. Scientists estimate that the global jellyfish population has increased in recent decades due to warming ocean temperatures and overfishing of predators. Number 24. Komodo dragon. On Komodo Island, a predator from the Pleistocene still stalks the Earth. Growing up to 10 feet in length and weighing over 300 pounds, the Komodo dragon is the largest lizard alive today. Its venomous bite delivers a cocktail of anticoagulants and toxins that cause prey to bleed out within hours. In 1980, Indonesia established Komodo National Park to protect the species, recognizing its unique evolutionary significance. Despite this protection, the Komodo dragon remains endangered, with fewer than 1,400 mature adults surviving across 8 fragmented islands. Number 23. Lion's mane. Jellyfish. In 2025, underwater cinematographers captured stunning footage of a lion's mane jellyfish drifting through the Salish Sea. With an 8-foot-wide bell and tentacles longer than a blue whale, this species is one of the largest invertebrates on the planet. Each tentacle is armed with millions of stinging cells, capable of paralyzing fish with a single touch. This lion's mane jellyfish can be found in the cold waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic Oceans. Number 22. Pseudocarcinus karlraubenheimeri. For the first time, fossils of a southern giant crab in New Zealand have been recorded. The 15-million-year-old giant had massive claws and a carapace that suggests this creature exceeded the size of modern giant crabs. It was discovered in 2025 in New Zealand's Taranaki Basin, and they named it Pseudocarcinus karlraubenheimeri after the musician and amateur collector, Carl, who donated the specimens. The discovery expanded our understanding of crustacean evolution in the region. Number 21. Giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander grows up to 6 feet in length and weighs over 140 pounds, making it the largest amphibian on Earth. Its wrinkled mottled skin helps it blend perfectly with the riverbed. It hunts at night, feeding on fish, insects, and crustaceans with slow, deliberate movements. In 2024, researchers discovered 4 captive individuals of the South China giant salamander, confirming that this critically endangered species still survives. Despite their size, these amphibians barely make a sound, moving slowly until they get their prey. Number 20. Giant octopus. The giant Pacific octopus has 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood that can survive near freezing temperatures. Its arms stretch over 16 feet, and it weighs up to 600 pounds. But intelligence is its true weapon. Researchers have filmed octopuses opening child-proof containers, solving mazes, and escaping tanks in minutes. In 2025, a captive octopus named Heidi became an internet sensation after her caretakers documented her dismantling her enclosure piece by piece. She then rebuilt it into a more comfortable shape. These creatures possess neural structures distributed throughout their arms, meaning each limb can independently taste, touch, and move without waiting for the central brain. Number 19. Arau turtle. In 2025, scientists discovered the world's largest known turtle nesting site in the Amazon. An estimated 41,000 adult female Arau turtles converge on a single stretch of riverbank each year to lay their eggs. Each female weighs over 200 pounds and measures more than 3 feet long. The Arau turtle is the largest freshwater turtle in Latin America, its massive domed shell providing protection against predators. But its numbers have plummeted due to egg poaching, habitat destruction, and dam construction. The 2025 discovery offers a glimmer of hope that the species might be able to repopulate again. Number 18. Jaguarosaurus. This marine reptile skull alone is 3 feet long. In 2025, paleontologists announced the discovery of a new mosasaur species from Colombia's fossil-rich deposits, naming it Jaguarosaurus onerosaurus caballeroi. This creature lived approximately 80 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period and possessed powerful jaws filled with sharp, conical teeth.
At the start of the game, you can choose any shelter you want, but once you pick a spot, there's no turning back. It's upgrade or D. Defense, stealth, resources. Miss one detail and
Teeth, designed for grasping slippery prey. It used to live in the seas that once covered northern South America, hunting fish and smaller marine reptiles. The discovery sheds new light on mosasaur diversity in the southern hemisphere, an area previously underrepresented in the fossil record. Number 17. Giant moray eel. The giant moray eel grows over 10 feet in length and possesses a second set of jaws hidden deep within its throat. When it strikes, the inner jaws lunge forward, grabbing prey and pulling it into the digestive tract. This adaptation, known as pharyngeal jaw protrusion, allows morays to capture prey that other fish cannot swallow. They lurk in crevices along coral reefs in the Indo-Pacific, their thick muscular bodies coiled like springs. In 2024, divers off the coast of Fiji filmed a giant moray emerging from its hole to strike at a passing grouper. The attack took less than 1 second, and for the first time, the camera captured the inner jaws in motion. While giant morays are not currently listed as threatened, their coral reef habitats are among the most endangered ecosystems on Earth. Rising sea temperatures, ocean acidification, and destructive fishing practices have reduced coral cover by over 50% in some regions. Number 16. Coconut crab. The coconut crab is the largest land-living arthropod on Earth. Its claw-to-claw span can exceed 3 feet, and it weighs up to 9 pounds. Its claws generate enough force to crack open a coconut with a single squeeze, over 700 pounds of pressure. These creatures climb trees, scuttle across beaches, and drag heavy objects with surprising strength. They have been observed stealing camping gear, breaking into garbage bins, and even attempting to carry away small animals. Their ancestors lived in the ocean, but they evolved to breathe air and survive on land. The coconut crab represents one of the most successful transitions from sea to land in evolutionary history. Despite its formidable size, the coconut crab is listed as vulnerable by the IUCN, threatened by overharvesting, habitat loss, and predation by introduced species. It remains unprotected across most of its range. Number 15. Giant anteater. The giant anteater stretches up to 8 feet from snout to tail and can consume 30,000 ants in a single day. Its tongue, which can reach 2 feet in length, flicks in and out at a rate of 150 times per minute. Its massive front claws measure up to 4 inches long and serve a dual purpose, ripping open termite mounds and fending off predators. Jaguars and pumas have been known to retreat after receiving a single swipe from an anteater's claws. In 2025, researchers in Brazil documented 2 new records of the species in southern Minas Gerais, confirming that the population is expanding into previously unoccupied territory. Number 14. Goliath bird-eater spider. In 2024, researchers captured footage of a Goliath bird-eater actively hunting a mouse in the rainforests of Suriname. The hunt lasted 4 minutes. The spider killed its prey, dragged it back to its burrow, and consumed it over several hours. The Goliath bird-eater spider possesses a leg span of up to 12 inches and a body weighing over 6 ounces, making it the largest spider by mass on Earth. Its fangs measure nearly 1 inch in length and deliver enough venom to paralyze small mammals. Despite its name, it rarely preys on birds. It prefers insects, frogs, and small rodents. When threatened, it makes a hissing sound by rubbing its legs together, a defense mechanism known as stridulation. Number 13. Elephant seal. Male southern elephant seals can grow over 20 feet in length and weigh up to 8,800 pounds. That weight rivals a small truck. During breeding season, males engage in brutal battles for territory and mates, their deep bellowing roars audible for miles. These giants dive to depths of over 5,000 feet, staying submerged for nearly 2 hours at a time. They hunt squid and fish in the pitch-black abyss, relying on their remarkable oxygen storage capacity. In the 19th century, hunters drove both northern and southern species to the brink of extinction for their blubber. Thankfully, both populations have since recovered. Number 12. Parusetus colossus. Picture the largest animal you've ever seen. Now double it. Now double it again. That's what researchers faced when they announced Parusetus colossus, a colossal ancient whale from Peru that may have rivaled the blue whale in size. Its remains suggest a length of approximately 66 feet and a weight of up to 340 tons, heavier than any known animal except the modern blue whale. The creature possessed unusually dense bones, indicating it lived in shallow coastal waters rather than the open ocean. It is likely fed by sucking up prey from the seafloor. An ancient whale, heavier than a blue whale, and we found it in a desert. Number 11. Flying fox. Only when night falls over the Southeast Asia forests does the giant flying fox take to the skies. Its wingspan reaches up to 5 feet, and it flies silently through the canopy, feeding on fruit and nectar and playing a crucial role in seed dispersal and forest regeneration. The golden-crowned flying fox, the largest bat species, weighs up to 3 pounds and possesses a wingspan of nearly 5.5 feet. In 2024, researchers documented a colony of over 1 million individuals in the Philippines, one of the largest bat colonies ever recorded. Sadly, many flying fox species are listed as endangered or vulnerable by the IUCN, with populations declining due to habitat loss and hunting. Number 10. Goliath grouper. The Goliath grouper can grow over 8 feet in length and weigh more than 800 pounds. Its massive mouth can open wide enough to swallow a fully grown lobster whole. It dominates entire reef systems in the Caribbean and Atlantic, using its bulk to ambush prey with explosive force. In 2024, researchers documented a Goliath grouper consuming a 5-foot shark off the coast of Florida. The fish swallowed the shark in a single gulp. For 3 decades, the IUCN listed the Goliath grouper as threatened due to overfishing. Recent conservation measures have allowed populations to rebound. Number 9. Giant African millipede. The giant African millipede grows over 15 inches in length and possesses up to 250 legs. Its body segments number between 40 and 60, each bearing 2 pairs of legs. It moves through the forest floor with a mesmerizing wave-like coordination. Despite its size, it feeds exclusively on decaying plant matter. When threatened, it curls into a tight spiral and releases a defensive liquid containing hydrogen cyanide. In 2025, researchers studying captive populations discovered that these millipedes can live for over 10 years, making them one of the longest-lived arthropods. Number 8. Black marlin. This water creature can grow over 15 feet in length and weigh more than 1,500 pounds. It reaches speeds of up to 80 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest fish in the ocean. Its powerful bill serves as a weapon, slashing through schools of fish with devastating precision. In 2024, anglers off the coast of Australia hooked a marlin estimated at 16 feet and 2,000 pounds. The fight lasted 5 hours. The fish broke the line and swam free. Its top speed rivals that of a cheetah. Number 7. Giant clam. The giant clam anchors itself to coral reefs and never moves. It can reach over 4 feet in diameter and weigh more than 500 pounds, making it the largest living bivalve. Its massive shell provides shelter for countless small fish and invertebrates, turning each clam into a miniature ecosystem. It filters feed silently, drawing in water to extract plankton and nutrients. The largest recorded specimen measured 4.5 feet across. In 2025, researchers documented a colony of giant clams in the Philippines that had survived a catastrophic bleaching event, demonstrating surprising resilience. Number 6. Paddlefish. The American paddlefish glides through murky rivers with its distinctive paddle-shaped snout, stretching nearly 1/3 of its body length. It grows over 7 feet long and can live for more than 50 years. Its snout contains thousands of electroreceptors that detect the faint electrical signals of tiny prey. It filters feeds on plankton, swimming with its mouth wide open. In 2022, the Chinese paddlefish was officially declared extinct, with its last confirmed sighting in 2003. The American paddlefish now carries the weight of its Asian cousin's extinction. Number 5. Giant sea snake. The yellow-bellied sea snake reaches over 10 feet in length and possesses venom more potent than most land snakes. It inhabits warm waters across the Indian and Pacific Oceans, hunting fish with astonishing speed and agility. Unlike most sea snakes, it cannot move on land and spends its entire life in the water. It gives birth to live young and never returns to shore. In 2024, researchers documented a giant sea snake off the coast of Australia at a depth of 700 feet, far deeper than previously recorded. Number 4. Megalodon. Between 23 million and 3.6 million years ago, a predator ruled the oceans, making modern sharks look like minnows. Otodus megalodon grew over 60 feet in length and weighed upwards of 60 tons.
I thought they was extinct. Uh, Well,
Its jaws spanned nearly 10 feet, wide enough to swallow a killer whale in a single bite. Fossilized teeth measuring over 7 inches reveal a creature that crushed whales like toys. Scientists estimate its bite force exceeded 100,000 newtons. In 2025, researchers announced the discovery of a fossilized megalodon vertebra in the Pacific, confirming the species' global distribution. Number 3. Thalassotitan atrox. In 2025, researchers described a new species of giant predatory mosasaur from the phosphate mines of Morocco. They named it Thalassotitan atrox, meaning terrible sea titan. This 30-foot marine lizard lived approximately 66 million years ago, during the final days of the dinosaurs. Its massive jaws contained teeth adapted for tearing and crushing. Fossilized stomach contents revealed bones of other marine reptiles, confirming its position at the top of the food chain. The discovery places Thalassotitan among the largest mosasaurs ever discovered. Number 2. Agorocassis benmoulet. A 7-foot arthropod, 480 million years old. And we just figured out how it ate. During the Ordovician period, Agorocassis benmoulet measured nearly 7 feet in length, making it one of the largest animals of its time. It belonged to an extinct group called Anomalocaridids, distant relatives of modern arthropods. Unlike its predatory relatives, Agorocassis fed by filter feeding, swimming through the water with its enormous appendages. In 2025, a re-evaluation of fossil specimens from Morocco revealed new anatomical details, confirming its filter-feeding lifestyle. Number 1. The giant ichthyosaur. In 2022, paleontologists found the final pieces of a marine reptile that may represent the largest animal ever to swim Earth's oceans. Ichthyotitan stretched over 80 feet in length and lived approximately 200 million years ago during the late Triassic period. Its bones were discovered in the United Kingdom, and its size rivals that of the modern blue whale. This ichthyosaur hunted the ancient seas, using its massive jaws to prey on the fish and squid. The specimen represents the largest ichthyosaur ever discovered and provides unprecedented insight into the upper limits of vertebrate size. Thanks for watching.
now I know that wasn't no real giant, scary looking, like squid like they used to be saying that come out the daggone water and is real tall over the boat. But those are creatures that um, still exist that we thought, was extinct. Because I certainly thought the Megalodon was, I can't even pronounce the word right. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, was extinct. But, you know, just like, share, and subscribe. And I hope y'all like this video. It wasn't all like that, like I thought it was gonna be. When I watched it the first time, I'm like, well, some of these creatures, probably did forget about, but half of them I didn't even know they exist in the first place. So, but anyway, I hope y'all like this video, and um, I'm out.